Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the St. Croix Victory line of rods. As you know, I've been using St. Croix Legend Tournament rods. I've been reviewing them and I have a whole bunch more reviews to go, by the way. But I got my hands on some Victory rods because the Midweek Bass Club banquet, we're going to give away some of these rods to the members. And I believe in St. Croix, so I think many people, when they get their hands on this, these rods, these Victory and Legend Tournament, are gonna love them. Nonetheless, I want to talk to you about the Victory a little bit. Here are two rods that are exactly the same length, same power and action. The St. Croix Tournament Legend is called the Workhorse, and the Victory is called the Marshall. Okay, they're both 7'3". Let me get my glasses here. They're both 7'3", medium heavy power with a fast action. When I think of these two rods, length and power, I'm certainly thinking maybe jig rod, a light jig rod. I'm thinking certainly Texas rig. I am also thinking perhaps a spinnerbait if you want a little longer rod. Now the difference here that I noticed when I picked one up, the Victory felt like really nice in my hand. I'm like, wow, this feels really good. And it has this particular lock nut up here. And, you know, when I read about them, they were like a foam lock nut. And I thought, oh, they're going to be very soft and squishy. No, they're not. It's very, very firm foam. It feels strong, and it feels like it's not going to give you any problems. So I thought, wow, that's not as bad as I had thought. I thought, you know, it's pretty darn good, actually. And when you look at the rest of it, you'll notice that there's a few minor things that are missing. That if you see on the Victory, I mean the Legend Tournament here, it has these little rod ends that are, again, anodized aluminum cut out, as is the lock nut. So that, and I really like that lock nut. It feels really great in my hands. This has the foam right here in the middle, and this has cork. But when you look at them, they look really close and they feel really good in your hand for the both of them. One of the differences in these two rods is the type of graphite that's used. SC4 Plus is a combination of their fourth highest level of grade of carbon plus, meaning it's got some SC level 5 mixed in to give it lightness and power where it's needed. Whereas the Victory is this SC level 3 graphite. What's interesting was when I weighed these two, I got a result I was not expecting. So let's go do it real quick here. So the Legend Tournament, the Workhorse, I'm gonna get it just right here on the scale, not touching anything, weighs 4.55 ounces. Okay. My expectation was that the Victory would weigh a little more because it's using a little less, lower level of graphite. When I put it on the scale, this particular rod, blank, and the exact same size, weighs 3.95. So that's one of the reasons why I picked up this Victory, that I was like, wow, this feels really good in my hand, because it actually weighs a half an ounce less than the Legend Tournament. But I find that to be stunning, frankly. And it tells me that perhaps I would have just as easily liked the Victory line as I do the Legend Tournament. One thing to note, there's a big difference between these two lines of rods, and that difference is the price. These rods are $200, $210 rods, that somewhere in that price range, and these are about, you know, these are about $325 to $355, let's say. On average, every rod has its own price. If you watch all my videos and you're seeing me review the Legend Tournament, you can find the exact same model by looking at the model numbers, which will be 7.3 medium heavy fast, for, you know, 7.3 MHF, for example, in the Victory, and a 7.3 MHF in the Legend Tournament. They have the same actions, although the graphite will be different. So keep that in mind. So if you see me giving you a review of a Legend Tournament at a $350 price point, and you go, that's too rich for my blood, take a step down and look at the Victory. You will probably not be disappointed. And before I leave, I just want to show you the difference in the spinning rods. I really like the Legend Tournament spinning rod handle and how it works, and you can see that the Victory has the same setup where lock nut is behind you, helps with the balance of the reel. Again, it has a really hard foam. So I would expect that everybody would be quite satisfied with the Victory. So if you're watching my videos and you say, Joe, I'm not going to spend $325, $35, $45 for a rod, You might want to take a look at the Victory line. You'd probably be very happy. Thank you for watching, and be free out there. Remember, we're Americans. We deserve to be free.